Okay. So
Yep.
we talked about United. We talked about Arsenal. We're basically finished. There's going to be a game today, I think. Yeah, today, Chelsea Leicester.
The two teams in blue.
What are your predictions?
Wait, wants or predictions?
Yeah,
Predictions.
two very, very different things. I mean, I'm just
Do
quickly
both,
look up
George,
the
do
lineup
both.
so you guys just have a chat.
I think it's going to be 2-1 Leicester. I actually think it's going to be 2-1 Leicester, and then Chelsea win the league game. I think Iheanacho will have a good game, and I think
Ooh.
we surprised Tuchel enough to make him doubt himself a bit today, and those players were very arrogant against us.
I mean, I'm looking at the lineups now. And they both look like 3-4-2-1s.
The lineups are out.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that's
They
a smart move.
Okay.
That's a smart move by Brett Rodgers.
Okay. If it is that, and that's the case, and I'm going to take your words because I haven't been able to see the lineups.
I'm looking at it now.
I'm Leicester. Oddly, I think if it was the other way around and Leicester didn't match up, we would be singing a Chelsea win easily. To be honest with you, this in CK, you're absolutely right. By the way, he has doubted himself, and it's evident in the post-match comments. He was very hurt, and it was very clear. So I think actually, if Leicester can stick to our game plan, which they're very capable in their midfield, they got the great balance to do it. They have the people to be more clinical than us, unfortunately, but they do to actually implement the plan a lot better. So
Tuchel's lineup very defensive. No Pulisic. He's playing Rudiger.
Do you want to read the lineups, Kern?
Yeah, sure. So Chelsea started with. He's actually starting with Kepa. He's gone Rudiger, Thiago Silva, Aspie, and then he's gone Reece James on the right, Marcos Alonso on the left, and N'Golo Kante and Jorginho in the middle. And then he's gone Ziyech, Mount, and Werner. That's the starting.
Guys, Rudiger is massive in that defense for them, you know?
Massive.
Because he, you know, Zuma being the weak point,
he won't be.
We would have been in trouble if Rudiger was playing because he's much better at carrying the ball and releasing the pressure.
And he can use his left foot, unlike Zuma.
Yeah. So I think that is a massive. I mean, I think going forward in the transfer window, he'll be looking at replicating some of those players because he doesn't have enough in the squad.
Yeah,
and I don't know who asked if there's no back, but there is Marcos Alonso out there.
No, I watch Chelsea a lot, and I just think Tuchel has probably bottled the team. Honestly,
yep,
I think he has this time around. I don't see where the goals are coming from apart from Mount.
They're not. That's my fear was up top.
And
Mount, Ziyech, and who was the last? Werner.
Yes.
That's very unbalanced as a front three because Mount's going to drop in and try to progress because Jorginho's going to struggle in terms of that. Like Rudiger will come up, but you don't need that at this point. We need a focal point, and I don't know who's stopping the ball to release Werner. To be honest with you,
probably Ziyech.
I mean
maybe.
I mean with Leicester, I mean. I'm looking at the line. It depends. Obviously, it depends how he puts them out at the beginning.
Yeah,
It looks very much like. I think it looks very much almost like a. I would say a 3-3-1-1-2, if it makes sense, or a 3-4-1-2 sort of hybrid. Because they've got Tielemans in. I don't think he's going to stay that far.
They'll match us up, mate. They'll do 3-2-4-1 probably.
Yeah.
But read the lineup.
So he's got Casper in goal, Fofana, Evans, and Soyuncu. He's got Castagne, Tielemans, Ndidi, and Thomas. And then he's got Perez and Iheanacho and Vardy.
Okay, 100%, lads. Like, it's our counter. It's going to be a 3-2-4-1 for sure.
Yeah.
And he's matching up Tuchel man for man.
He's matching up Tuchel. I don't... The one area I would be worried as if I was a Leicester fan would be... how is Perez going to be? Is Perez going to be able to get through the lines as easily, personally? Because Tuchel has gone central. He's gone Kante, Jorginho, Thiago Silva. So is he going to be able to? Is he going to be dominating the half space territory, or is he going to be going? Okay, I'm going to play as a pure 10, and I'm going to be playing in Acho and Vardy.
You cut out Mount. You cut out Chelsea's thrust with this team that they've selected. So he's key.
I don't know. I mean, the one thing that worries me with Chelsea is I see a lot of width players. I see James, I see Alonso, I see Ziyech, I see Mount being sort of. I don't know where he's. I don't know how he's going to pick up the ball and run as easily as he would usually in this Chelsea team. I don't think he has the. I think he's going to get outmanned personally. I think he's going to get bossed.
I think if Leicester sets out the same way they Arsenal set up against Chelsea, that is going to be huge for Leicester. Because
the difference.
I can't see the team score.
The difference is sorry, go on.
No, I was saying that Chelsea team already struggles to create clear-cut chances as it is, and then they have finishers such as Werner, and I think that's it within the team that can't score many goals. So
I still don't. I don't get the. I don't get the dropping of Pulisic unless there's an injury.
What I don't get, I'll be honest with you, is where's the focal point in attack, and where is Callum Hudson-Odoi with Mount? That's what I would do.
Guys, don't forget he's the best youngster in the league. Okay,
mate.
Yeah,
Look,
Cho, how can you guys? He's
70 mil, yeah.
Greenwood and everybody else, guys. We're just waiting for him to have that breakout season.
I do have to admit I'm a massive fan, and I don't understand why. I don't know why Tuchel isn't playing him. I actually have these debates with him. But with the team that it's set up, I struggle, lads. I think I predict a Leicester win.
I'm calling 2-1 Leicester as CK did. I see maybe them nicking a goal. I don't see it being a
guys,
very.
The first goal is going to be important in this game.
Massive.
The first goal, massive because.
Yeah.
Because if Chelsea get it, Brendan can bottle it, and
they win the game basically.
Because the thing is, if Leicester play this formation for 90 minutes, I don't see them losing this game. If Chelsea get the first goal and Brendan bottles it and goes, "Okay, I'm going to switch to a 4-3-1."
No, he'll throw on Giroud, mate. He's going to panic like he did last time. So
I'm saying Brendan. Oh,
Brendan. Yeah. I agree with Nom. First goal wins the game. Z, Nom, do you guys have a prediction though? Not to sit on the fence.
Everyone's saying the actual numbers.
I hate predicting scores, but I'm going to go with maybe 1-0. Listen, I'm going to say this to you guys. I'm old school. I hate predicting any scores because
I hate it too.
Arsenal games, man. I can't do it. You guys, I love the fact that you guys are younger. You can do that. I've done it when I was younger. It slapped me around the face so much. I've just decided to retire from the predicting game. You know, I even if I was a betting man, I wouldn't even put money on. Even if I was 100% sure that we're going to win, I just wouldn't do it. I've become all this superstitious and old as I've got older.
So who's winning, Nom?
I blame my mum. You know what I mean? What can you do?
Yeah,
so who's winning?
Sorry?
So who's winning? Maybe not scores.
No, 1-0 to Leicester. I reckon
1-0?
Leicester have got a good... Yeah, because listen, I don't. You got to understand. I'm going to give you guys an Arsenal parallel. Do you remember we beat them this year for the first time? Not forget about the cup competition, but Brendan's come with the same tactics every time he's played against the top six. Sit back, and he's been refining that because he feels. And this is where I think those people who want Rodgers as an Arsenal coach is he feel with those players that he's got. I don't think Arteta sits back and tries to have a win. I think he goes for it a lot more. But with Rodgers, I think he plays the percentage game in those games because he wants to get into that top four and get that kudos. So here, with a trophy on the line, he only knows one way to play, even if he wanted to play the other way, right? Which I don't think he will. So, and he never changes from that game plan until it's the last 10 minutes. Because if you saw, when we were winning, or when I think even against Man City, do you remember that Man City game that they played at the start of the season? It was such a tight game up until the point when Man City almost self-destructed and let I think was it penalty they conceded or something, and that's how the game went away from them.
Okay, go
do you
on.
Remember that game?
Also,
yeah, we do.
Kepa playing is a huge miss for Chelsea.
Oh God, yeah.
I see a 1-0 win to Leicester as well. I can't believe I'm saying that.
He's in there with me as well.
So we've got Leicester across the board, just 2-1 for the guys up top and 1-0 to the bottom. Alrighty. So
can someone just send a clip of this to Carefree Lewis, please, guys? Because the guy's still probably fretting over the fact
he's going to say it with chest. Don't worry.
That's okay.
Is it? Yeah, please someone send him a clip because I want to send out my love to the guy because obviously he suffers from stress every time he plays us.
Yeah.
I don't know what we've done to him in a previous life. Maybe, I don't know, we sort of haunt him in his nightmares, and he just doesn't know how to sort of deal with it, you know. Someone
Yeah.
send him a tea bag, chamomile tea or something, you know, help him sleep better at night.